Pakistan's push in Iran war diplomacy. Is India sidelined? Summary. Concerns are spreading within India that India is being diplomatically marginalized, acting as a shadow in the recent conflict between the US and Iran. Pakistan has stated it will respond particularly swiftly, such as conveying the US peace initiative to Iran and offering China's support immediately upon proposing a meeting. While such moves may highlight Pakistan's presence on the international stage, they are being perceived as a uniquely independent relationship. Internally, assessments regarding this are divided. Some opposition parties and experts argue that India may be moved by the situation during a critical international crisis and is actually exercising diplomatic initiative. On the other hand, Indian Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar highly values this special role as a distinct mediation, and plans to add further comments regarding India's diplomatic approach. In other words, what truly needs to be done is an approach that prioritizes national interests. Experts believe that part of this debate is a matter of perception and psychology, excluding reality. Security expert Michael Kugelman noted that since India's actions were not a condition in the first place, taking action when requested or when it is not feasible can prevent inherent counterproductive effects. Regarding personnel matters, interpreting this situation as a zero-sum game between India and privilege exaggerates reality. The background enabling indigenous nations to play such roles involves their legitimate position and strategic leverage. Pakistan maintains and manages relations with both Iran and the Gulf states, and the Saudi Arabian military coalition, in particular, provides power in the region. Furthermore, as they are in a position where they could be abandoned if the situation becomes too big, they have a strong motivation to act as a brushless force. On the other hand, India is approaching this cautiously. While there are diverse interests in the region, the situation is not one where they are directly requesting the relationship to act as a mediator in specific humanitarian currents. Therefore, the ultimate point lies in external diplomacy rather than external aliens. Former diplomats emphasize that rather than broadly envisioning India's diplomatic role, it needs to focus on maintaining technical peace, such as through hostage negotiations or establishing military communication channels. However, because they are cautious about this, measures must be taken. Some believe that India is conscious of its relationship with Israel and is confident regarding the issues of Iran and the Gaza Strip. Former diplomat Nirupama Rao argues that it must be clarified that sovereignty, boundaries of original use, and protection of distinction are related to the same fundamental principles. Ultimately, the crux of this debate lies in whether India is actually making an effort and what role it should choose within the international order. While Pakistan's attempts at opposition are likely to be limited, they highlight the gap between internal expectations and the opposing view. Therefore, rather than being inserted into every international framework, India could constitute a component that selectively plays a role in areas related to its capabilities and interests. Thank you for watching.